But in this also, I'll add one aspect, which is that, there is this particular quote which is going very famous, especially during the lockdown when people are finding jobs and all. And that quote is that you are just one email away from your dream job. And what this quote essentially stands for is that you need to be good at your communication skills, especially typing communication skills, wherein you can not call, but you can communicate what you want over an email. And then you need to somehow reach to, like, so here's what they say. What does a degree do? It gives you the authority and the eligibility to sit down in front of a decision maker. That's
Yes.
it. Once you enter into the office, the work that you do is what is taught to you by the company. It's not what is
Yep.
taught to you by the college, correct? So what they tell is that, okay, so the job of this degree is to place you in front of the decision maker. But what if your own communication skills act as a pathway to make you reach, like, right in front of the decision maker? So you just need to reach out to a lot of decision makers over email, and you need to communicate your idea very well. You need to be very good at sales. You need to sell yourself basically to them, and that's
Yep.
how you can get a job very easily. So, like, how much of this is actually true? And I'll just add a little more context over here so that it does not get misinterpreted. So they say that generally recruitment that happens at big companies, so if there's a big company, okay, obviously the senior people of the company are not sitting to hire employees. It's the HR people, it's the HR team who is actually sitting to hire people out for the company. So now if I'm, let's say, very talented, but I don't have a strong degree backing me, and then there's an HR person sitting in front of me taking an interview. Now this HR person does not have equity in the company. So he has got nothing to do whether the company is doing great or not. He has been told from his boss that, okay, I want 5 people, XYZ degree, to do so and so role. So he will order received, order implemented. That's it. He will go to the market, he will find out 5 individuals. If you have the degree, come on board, take the interview, thing is done. But now for a person of senior management who actually, like, probably the owner of the company or someone who has heavy stake in that company, that person wants people who can actually work good for the company. So now if by any medium, if email, if it's email is the preferred one, but by any medium, if you reach in front of this person would be the least bothered about your degree, because he actually knows that if you're good at your work, you will serve the company well. And that's why they say that, okay, without degree probably you won't get a job from the HR people, but if you get in front of the, like, company stakeholders, then probably your chances of getting recruited without a degree, your dream job is like one email away from your degree, that thing becomes true over there. So, like, now you can, go on with all this context in place.
So you said perfectly, and this is the problem in which all the employees with the degree also faces the same.
Okay.
So I tell you how this recruitment process goes in India and all over the world also for
Yeah.
major firms.
Yeah.
So when there is a digital platform like Naukri.com, LinkedIn Jobs,
Hmm.
so people are applying like a hell. So initial in 2000 or 2010, 2012 also, just 2010 also,
Hmm.
people were not having these kind of platforms to get a job, number of
Hmm.
jobs. So they used to email the company and they used to go to the website of the company, their career page, and then they apply for the job. They look their description without degree or whatever with degree. But
Hmm.
with the digital revolution, what happens? The number of resumes, the number of applicants have increased very drastically in all the companies. So
Hmm.
it is very much impossible for a HR to understand his or her skill. So there are softwares which filters out your resume.
Hmm.
So 70 to 80% of the resumes are filtered from the machine only.
Yeah.
So in that case, machine is not able to I mean, they are still not that much tech savvy or AI based. Like they will understand, oh, this is without degree, but he or she still has a kind of a caliber to work for my company. AI is not
Yeah.
that good.
Yeah, and
AI is
yeah, not cutting you over here, but this for anyone listening to this podcast, this resume parser thing is very true. Why I know this is because I recently met someone who trains candidates to get hired into big firms, and he says that I actually write the resumes of my clients, And the way I do it is that if they are applying at, let's say, XYZ position at Amazon, I go and open Amazon's website and I read the entire job description, and then I tick mark keywords in that job description, and then I add those keywords in my client's resume. Why? Because most probably the resume parser will have all those keywords mentioned in the job description. So
Perfectly.
that increase. So yeah, all that is true about the resume parser thing. That all that thing
Yes.
happens.
So now you understand, like, so now if HR is having only 25% of the resumes with the degree, so mostly these bots and these, they are trained with the degree only, that you have to see whether these kind of colleges, master degrees there or not, graduation degrees there or not, then only give me. Now you know, like, chances for a non-degree people will be very, very less. So that is the problem many creative people are facing. But I have seen for marketing, and what you have seen, like, if people has a good communication skills over an email or over a phone, or even just face to face without a degree, then they should give a job. So yeah, people get a job in this way also. But see, sales and marketing are different, two different things. So in sales, companies do hire without degree, because what company needs,
Yeah, yeah.
कि भाई हमारा product बिकना चाहिए, without degree or not a degree, that is not a case. But these products are not a high end products. So you get a call from telecom companies कि भैया सिम ले लो, you want a credit card. So do you think they have a master degree to do those kind of things?
Yeah.
I believe no, because they want to do a sales and they are not like a front face of the company. So people who are front face of the company, let's say, like when Jio branded everything, so Jio will contact any brand agency to do that. It is not an in-house company to do, like Jio, Dhan Dana Dhan. So these kind of taglines, these are made from any renowned brand company, advertising agencies. So Jio will obviously tell that company that I want these kind of people who are well enough to structure their thought, because one mistake can ruin my whole company's image. So if a person is very much creative, I totally understand. But if he or she cannot understand the business perspective, what are the things gonna hurt the sentiment of other people? So there are lots of XYZ things. So people very take consideration. So when marketing comes, they prefer degree people. But when the sales comes, because that is the bottom line part, not that is the top line part, but people are working at the bottom level and the ground level. So they will prefer without degree also. So this is my take. When there is a decision making thing, they will totally go with the degree people.